Hey guys, how are you? Hold on, let me do something real. All right. Um, I'm gonna give y'all some time to get into the chat and everything. I am going to go ahead and set up a couple more things and then I will be right back. Hello, how are you? Tell me what you're reading and also let me know in the comments what you're reading for um Latinx Heritage Month. If you're participating in Latinx Heritage Month. Hello. Okay. I want to give people a little bit more time to get in here and tell me what you're reading. I'm going to start up let me go ahead and find a timer. All right. Anybody else coming in? Let's see. I'm going to give people a couple more minutes. Okay. Wild Tongues Can't Be Tamed. I think I've heard of that book. I'm not sure if I've even seen it, but I'll see. I'll see. If I want to see what that book is about. Yeah, it might be because I'm getting like a low signal here. I might have to reset the router again very soon. Yeah, understandable. There are some people coming in, so I'm just going to I'm gonna post this again. Whee! All right, here we go. Hey, let me know what you're reading, and great. I'm glad you are in here and you are excited to be here. Okay, it's a collection of stories. I don't know how I feel about story collections just yet. I might need to read a few more before I actually decide whether or not I am for or against this whole idea of compiling stories and putting them in a book. I don't know. I am just not used to that just yet. So I would have to see how I feel about doing more reading collections of stories. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that you subscribed. I literally need to start doing more videos, but yeah, I'm just here. I haven't even read Rayberry yet. I've been being fussed at by everybody to read the book, but I have not read it yet. But I have read quite a bit of my 2021 releases, so I might pull it out maybe mid-November and read it, but I have not read it yet. I love Elizabeth Acevedo. I actually saw her books one of her books that she came out, I think it's like a collection of poems that she came out with a while back. I think I saw it in Mil Mundo's books, and I almost picked it up, but I was just like, no, I'll wait. I'll get it at some point. Oh, okay, that's cool. That might be what I need to do when I start like going ahead and when I start getting into my reading slumps, because I was in a pretty long one in like January-ish. But yeah, it was quite traumatic for me. I didn't know why I couldn't read. It was yeah. Okay, that's cool. I do want to I do want to read it. I just haven't gotten around to it. And part of me wants Redemptor signed like my Raybearer because I've got Raybearer signed. So I'm being greedy here. I kind of want it autographed. So yeah. Yeah, Ibiza Boy is Haitian. And Elizabeth Acevedo read the audiobook for Pride. I don't know if anybody ever realized that, but yeah, it was amazing. I loved the audiobook for Pride. And that was when I first started really getting into the audiobooks. And I think hearing a voice that I knew and you know and actually really liked the person who was reading the book, I think that helped me immerse myself into that audiobook. It was really, really well read by Elizabeth Acevedo. Well, if you read Pride, I do recommend reading it with the audiobook. Elizabeth Acevedo was chef's kiss. It was amazing. I love Elizabeth Acevedo's reading books in general, but her reading that book was really good. Um so what I will be reading is Where We Go From Here by Lucia Rocha. Lucas Rocha. This is a translated book. It was actually first published in Portuguese, and now it is translated into English. So yeah, the author of this book is Brazilian. My goal for Latinx Heritage Month was to try to read more Brazilian and Haitian authors because I think that some people reflexively, you know, focus on Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, you know, Cuban authors when they say Latinx. And I just wanted to focus more on uh, an author from a region that people usually don't read from. So I decided to check out Where We Go From Here. So yeah, this one was, I think, more popular among a lot of bookstagrammers, not necessarily book Twitter or booktube. I think I want to do an in-depth review of this one just because it's not as popular as a lot of books, but it is a translated work, and um it fulfills one of my prompts for Latinx book bingo. And it is a queer book, and it's about three gay guys who are living, well, two of them are living with HIV, and one of them is just a friend who helped them to connect with each other. So I really want to read that. I'm going to start this one today. I just finished Ghost Squad, so um, I hope I'll be able to get through all of my books for Latinx Heritage Month. Hopefully. This one is very short, and I do have the audiobook to help me along a little bit, so we'll be getting into that. But yeah, I do. Oh, and I do plan on reading these. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. So yeah, I do plan on reading these. Um, hey, what's up? What's going on? How are you doing? What are you reading? I am going to start our timer. Hold on, let me see if I can get this to actually share correctly, because the last time I was having technical difficulties. Here we go. All right. What is recursion? I've never heard of that. All right. I'll start in a few seconds. Hold on. I'll be right. All right. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I had to go check on something. What is dark matter? Y'all gonna have to give me details. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start our timer. I'm gonna start us on 30 minutes, and if you feel like doing um if you feel like doing a longer sprint later, we can do a longer sprint. Okay, so I need to look up some of these books because I have never heard of these. What is going on? All right, so we got a 30-minute timer queued up, and I'm going to start it in about 10 seconds. So, all right. Maybe I can get Kevs to come in here. I know they have some books to read. They're supposed to be doing some stuff for Latinx Heritage Month. All right. All right. Here we go. Happy reading, guys. I hope you enjoy what you're reading. And here we go. Okay, that was our 30 minutes. So, how far did you get? How are you enjoying your books? I got 20 pages done. Yeah, got 20 pages done, which is more than I usually get done in about 30 minutes. So, yeah, I am hybrid reading Where We Go From Here. And it's pretty good so far, I think. I haven't gotten far enough to actually understand what's going on. It's being told from three different points of view, so I guess we'll see how I fare with this particular book. So, um, yeah. So, how far did you get? I did dishes and ate a snack. I didn't read anything. Well, at least you were a little bit, uh, productive. It was kind of fast. Um, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I got through more in this 30 minutes than I ever gotten through in a 30 minutes in any sprint. So I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, I so today I went and uh saw Mr. Edgardo from he writes La Borinqueña comics. I don't know if anyone has read these, but they're really cool. Uh they're about a Puerto Rican um superhero, and I really enjoy actually going out and going to see him every once in a while whenever he comes out with a new comic book or whatever. But it's been cool today. How have y'all been doing today? How has your day been? Um, I like literally went out, spent maybe an hour or two out there, and then came straight back. So it wasn't for very long. But yeah. So, all right. Do we want to do another 30 minutes or do we want to increase it to like 45? Let me know in the chat. I think I'm going to do like two more sprints. It is cool. He's really cool. Like, um, he's a really good friend. He's amazing. Yeah, I get that. See, up here we have the trains. So if I ever just need to go anywhere, I just take the train, and they're heavily uh air conditioned. So I took the train over to the other side of Brooklyn. I get I get the hot. It's hot. It really is. And it's even hotter in New York because of the heat radiating off of the bricks of all of these buildings. So we tend to be a lot hotter up here. We tend to run hotter. 45 minutes. Okay. That's funny. I don't do no 3 mile walks. Not up here. If it's 3 miles and I can get there on the train, I would much rather take the train. All right. So, 45 minutes it is. Hold on. All right. So we're going to do 45 minutes and then we'll come back here and we'll discuss. Yeah. A lot of people remembers my lives right before they're about to go to sleep. I know Bree advocates for people taking naps during her sprints all the time. She be like, go ahead, take that little 30-minute nap. Go ahead. But if you gotta take a nap, take a nap. That's where it is. If that is the situation you find yourself in, go ahead and take a nap. All right. So our 45 minutes. Yeah, I got like 25 pages done, which is quite good for me. Um Also, I am I am reading with the audiobook. So I am kind of making it through a little bit faster than usual. So I think I'm going to stick to this blueprint for finishing my books because it just seems to go faster. But yeah. So how much have you gotten read? What are you reading? All of that good stuff. And I'm pretty sure Erica's uh going to block me. Hey. You're welcome for the sprints. You know, I'm doing this for Latinx Heritage Month. I'm going to be doing them every week. Usually on Saturdays, maybe on Sundays if I don't feel like doing it Saturdays. So we're going to try to keep keep them going for Latinx Heritage Month. Thank you. I love if y'all don't know, Groot is from Guardians of the Galaxy, and a few years back, Mr. Edgardo, the one who writes La Borinqueña, wrote this article about Groot and how Groot has Puerto Rican roots. So I've always kind of gravitated towards Groot, but after that made me love him even more. So yeah. I really need to start keeping up better with my reading journals and stuff like that. So I'm honestly in that lane right now. Wow. Okay, that's good. 30 pages. Why would you um Erica? I've got more autographed stuff. Salter be coming up with like the detailed, very just in-depth things for these books and everything, journal entries and stuff like that. I'm trying to get on your level, honestly. I love Groot. I've always been a Groot fan. Y'all already know, if you know me, I'm a very big Star Trek fan too. So yeah, so when I found out that Groot actually has Puerto Rican roots, it honestly just made me gravitate towards this particular character. And honestly, Mr. Edgardo is always like keeping us up to date with all of the Puerto Rican characters that are in the Marvel universe. And he has actually worked with Stan Lee and a lot of people that are like famous for their comic book, just expertise and everything. He's just like really into the comic book community. He's been working to bring comic books into schools, like as part of a lot of curriculums and things like that. So I knew you would. I knew you would. It's okay. I got to see my friend today, so I'm good. Yeah, you got to hit us with the screenshot. Erica says this so many times. Like every time she sees something new that I've gotten, that she always talking about blocking me. I journal, but it's very sporadic for me. I have to get back into like regular journaling again. Embrace the chaos and ride, I guess. There are like 4 books that I need to add to my reading journal. I think I've showed y'all the little reading journal that my girlfriend bought me. She bought me another one. And quite frankly, I don't even know if I'm trying to get through the journal that I already have. But yeah, this is where we're at. Hold on 1 second. Do, 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 do. Let me see something. Cause yeah, let's see. So a couple weeks back, I got to meet George M. Johnson, right? And um, Erica threatened to um, block me that day too. It's like every time. It doesn't even faze me anymore. It's like, whatever. So, yeah, it is what it is. But so do y'all want a 30-minute sprint, 45, or you want to crank this up to 50? That's because I mean, honestly, today was one of those things where I saw that he was going to be having a book tour because he just came out with the third issue of the comic book. And I was like, I really don't want to have to buy this online because it would have cost an arm and a leg to have it shipped. So I just went over there. And as always, we got up to, talking and having our conversation and everything like that. I think we talked for about an hour and 30 minutes before he was like, well, I think there are some more people coming, so I'm going to let you go. And I was just like, all right, cool. But yeah, Mr. Edgardo is really cool. He's always been pretty, awesome. I'm not a VIP. I just so happen to a lot of times be in the right place at the right time. I'm seeing one for 50. I'm not cool at all. I'm really not. Yeah, I think we're gonna be wild. Honestly, this is the book I'm reading for the ones that just came in. I'm reading Where We Go From Here for Latinx Heritage Month. I know a lot of people are participating in Latinx book bingo, and this one is by Lucas Rocha, and he is a Brazilian author, and this is going to be my translated work for the Latinx book bingo. So, 50. Yay, there's 2 for 50. I'm just gonna say this though. I haven't heard the term Wally World in such a long time since I moved back to New York. Moved back to New York 2 years ago. I have not heard the term Wally World in so long. But yeah, we don't have Wally World up here. The closest one is in upstate New York. So we're cranking it up to there we go. All right. So here's our timer. Now let's do it that way. Yeah, that's better. So here's our timer. And y'all have a nice reading session here. Let me see. Yeah. I drove through Kentucky. We drove through Kentucky to get to a conference that we were going to, and it was like Wally World everywhere. And we drove through this university neighborhood, and there was a Wally World, then a Wally World neighborhood, then there was a Wally World gas station down the street. I was like, you know what? Walmart is a monopoly at this point. There ain't no way. Let me see something. Wait 1 second. But let me see something. Y'all see me and my friend? All right, here we go. And how did that happen? First of all, how somebody gonna go on a spending spree on your dime? How is that possible? I think that might be true. Walmart might own Kentucky. Yeah, that I'm pretty sure. Erica be trying to act like she don't choose violence. I'm just playing. I think there are certain things that make people choose violence. It's not necessarily something that happens very often to anyone. It's just certain things, certain pet peeves that we have that will make us choose violence. Yeah, man. Actually, that picture is one of 4 pictures. I have literally hung out with Mr. Edgardo on multiple occasions, and sometimes I don't even take a picture just because I just enjoy having a conversation with Mr. Edgardo. But this is the first time I've seen him in almost 2 years. So we definitely wanted to take a picture. So that is the new picture. Okay. Yeah, I would have been fighting the bank, the person. I don't, matter of fact, just cancel the whole card. Make sure y'all get me my money back though. Cause I don't play with my money. That is one thing I don't play with. Matter of fact, that's one of like maybe 5 things I don't play with. Money and food being 2 of those things. See, I'm in the same boat as Salter here. Like, bro, I'd be fighting someone. Violence. Choosing violence would not even be an option. It would be violence. We don't play that around here. All right. You know what else is on my you know what else game is on point? My vinyl game. It's getting better. I have acquired quite a few new gems that I'm very, very proud of. But without any more delay, we're going to start this 50-minute sprint. So if all hearts and minds are clear, happy reading. right, that was 50 minutes. I got 36 pages read. I had to turn off the camera because I was about to full on start ugly crying. And yeah, this book is, I feel like this book is going to be one of those where I'm going to have to keep a box of tissues near me at all times. But yeah, I have gotten about 20% of this done. 26%. This has been a very productive sprint. Um I am I want to. We'll see. If I don't do a video, I'll do a blog post. Honestly, that's what's been, the most appealing at the moment. But I do plan on trying to do some type of review. If it's not going to be a video, it will be a written review. So we'll see how I feel. But yeah, that's where I am now. Um and Salter audiophile. Um these headphones are Porta Pros, and they've been making these since the 80s. And I actually love these headphones. They're like $30, 34, $35. Um but they're like the cheapest audiophile headphones that you can buy um from anywhere basically. These are my girlfriend's pair. I have to send mine back, but they're sending me another pair out tomorrow. I love these things. They sound amazing, and they're about 35 bucks. I actually changed the pads to these Yaxi pads, which does just wonders for the sound. But yeah. All right. Let's see. The name of my blog is the same as my channel name. Um it's on Blogspot. I will, let me do this. Wait. I'm trying to get the link for you all. You know what? Let me do this. Control, copy. that's my blog spot. Right now, the most recent thing I have up there is my TBR for Latinx Heritage Month. And let me see something. All right. All right. Let's close this one. This one. All right. So that is the blog spot. If I don't do a video, I usually try to do something on my blog. I also I'm thinking about starting a different blog, but I'll see about all of that later. But yeah, that's where I am. I hope that everybody got some reading done. I'm glad that you all came in. I know a lot of people do rewatch these, so this will be up on my YouTube channel after I get off of this broadcast. So if anybody wants to rewatch, it'll be there. And also, remember, I think next week I'm supposed to be doing a sprint with Erica. I hope you all come in again. This was a lot of fun. You're welcome. You know I like doing these things when I actually want to be on camera. But I think I'm supposed to be doing something with Erica next week. But I will also still be holding these sprints because I don't have anything else to do with my life. And also look out for another video. I do have The Immortal Boy. I got this dual translation of it and I got to read it. It's really good. And I wanted to do a review about it because it is a book that's not really known. So I am going to do, I really do want to do that video. It'll get done eventually, but I do want to do that video. That's what sprints are for. This is how we keep people accountable for all of the work that they do. And, it helps a lot of people. You're welcome, Erica. We'll talk about Oreos in your sprints. And you can keep telling people that you're going to block me. Like we believe that. But if all hearts and minds are clear, I hope that you have a great rest of your evening. Wednesday, that's cool. I'll be here. If I don't get called in for a furniture building job or whatever, I will be here. Definitely. Definitely will be here. So without further delays and everything, if all hearts and minds are clear, I will be here again next Saturday doing these sprints. Really? You sound like me. Um, Weed is legal in New York now. So, I keep a little bit. I was high last night, honestly. Let's be honest. But yeah, it really is. Ever since weed has become legal in New York, people have just been like setting up tables with their dispensary weed that they bought from California and setting up shop just in Manhattan and selling weed out in the open since we don't have dispensaries here yet. People have just been going to dispensaries elsewhere and bringing it back here and selling it. Oh no, she don't mean no bay leaves. that that sticky it leaves. Gloria number 4. Got some uh blue fire, some blue ice. They got sour Skittles and what was the other one? The other one was like purple something. I don't even remember what the name of it was. But yes. Gorilla Glue number 4. Mm-mm. Gorilla Glue. Um, Believe it or not, hold on 1 second. We got the blue fire. We got the purple ice. And you got the sour Skittle. But yeah. Not sour Skittles and vodka. Don't do vodka around here. Not in this apartment. Nope. Not vodka. Mm-mm. We've got tequila over here, some rum, a little bit of orange liqueur, maybe some beer. But that vodka? Eh. We all live in our lives. Punch. I've never had punch, but I have had haze. I've also had orange haze. There was this lemon haze that was pretty crazy. It had us pretty wacky for a while. But yeah. I've also had Costa Rican Cabala, which is probably one of the strongest strains I've ever had. And honestly, never again. No, you can't look them up on Google's now. Because every dispensary, there are dispensaries that come up with their own strains. Like, there are custom strains coming out of a lot of these dispensaries. Yes, very much so, Aaron. You have come back to the chaos and the just not giving a fuck of this live. Oh nah, we don't do regular weed no more. And that dispensary shit is something else. I've never had Blue Dream or White Widow, but yeah, that Costa Rican Kabbalah had us on something else. But all right, I mean, it's not your cup of tea. I mean, got I keep one roll. But yeah. Um New York has become pretty just not giving a fuck about where or when you're selling. And it's gotten to the point where like there's only days when police mess with you. Yes. Finally a but yeah. We cooling. Just yeah. You need to get your air conditioning fixed because well, not necessarily now because it's gonna start getting very cool soon. Give it about, a couple weeks. It's gonna be like sweater weather. That's what I mean these days because I have been able to go out and find the herb. I would much rather be high than drunk. I do still drink. I got tequila and stuff over there. There's some rum. And we have like a little drink cart that we keep all of our liquor on. So it's like a little cute little shelf or whatever. And we got our like tequila, our margarita glasses and stuff like that. So I do drink. Yes, a fan. So today here it was 82 degrees. And yeah, I did go out. I went out. I went to go see Mr. Edgardo today. Y'all like my new hat? I love this thing. Like, I'm so glad I finally got my hands on one of these. They're custom made, and this is supposed to be Puerto Rico and the surrounding islands around it. So you've got your islands on the outside. So you got this one right here and this one right here. And then you got the two other islands on the other side. So yeah, buddy. Oh, y'all, I'm ready for sweater weather because I just got my Star Trek Pride hoodie, and it says live long and prosper on it. And I got the live long and prosper socks with the pride flag on them. My girlfriend bought those for me. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Yes. I do feel like I'm on Mad Men. I love that show. Matter of fact, I want to do a watch party of Mad Men. We need to. It has to happen. It was 70 something yesterday, and I regretted not bringing my sweater because I was cold and the wind was blowing. And then it started raining on my way back. Yeah, this sounds like how it is in North Carolina. I didn't like North Carolina very much. That's why I moved back to New York. Nope. Mm-mm. We don't do that. Yeah. I love my hats, and I don't mind, you know, going and seeing Mr. Edgardo every once in a while. You happy about this daggone fan? Okay. I wish I knew how to crochet or knit or whatever, cause I would definitely be making clothes instead of buying them. Yeah, we need to do a watch party for Mad Men. Like, make it like a month-long thing, and we watch like 3 episodes a night. I don't know if it's not on Netflix anymore though. It's on Hulu or Amazon, one of them. Yo, Mad Men is messy as hell. I'm gonna need y'all to realize how messy that show was. Global warming is a bitch right now. We got a full-on hurricane up here a couple weeks ago, and it flooded. People had to literally like move out of their basement apartments because we got full on flooding in New York a couple weeks ago. Afro Latinx, mystery, thriller, horror. Mm, I think the closest you're gonna get to a mystery, thriller, horror is what's her name? That book, uh, Gomez. I can't remember her name. Her first name, Jewel Gomez. I think that's the closest thing you're gonna get to horror when it comes to Afro Latina stuff. Yeah. I'm right-handed and I'm still kind of handicapped when it comes to certain things. Like I can't like my left hand in some cases is completely just useless. I can't write with my left hand. I one time sprained my finger on my right hand and couldn't write and tried to write with my left hand. It was terrible. We sleep with a fan. We have like a oscillating fan. And it's because I just like to always have air circulating through the room. See, we're trying to watch it together. I'm trying to find it. Your browser, and I'm trying to do that. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. We set that up for like in the next few months. Boo with y'all. Yeah, that's true. Um, I actually don't have to pay for HBO Max because it's literally free through AT&T. That's one of the perks, but we have pretty much all of the streaming services and all of that stuff here. It's not too bad. And you do what you can, right? I still got like a bucket, like a big tub of DVDs and CDs, you know, I like having physical copies of some of my favorite things, like hence the reason why I literally collect vinyl, cuz physical copies is just sometimes a better mode of entertainment. See, but no, there's not that many like horror genre things that are Afro Latina people. But I don't know, maybe there's something I don't know about. Let me take note of that. Um, y'all can y'all can follow me at Bordiqua Reads. Everything's the same on all of my social media. Basically everything Instagram, Twitter, unless you want to follow like my other accounts, which is where I talk all my shit. So, eh, we'll see. We'll see. I am I wanted to learn how to crochet and my grandmother was going to teach me, but then I think I gave up after like a few tries. It was it was kind of tragic. Cuz like, yo, so these are my favorites. Like out of all of my vinyl, you know, I've got the Killine, of course, that money, and I actually, but little, this is her, um, her recent about September 3rd. I just love having physical copies. Since I'm a musician and I'm into music in general, so I keep a lot of this. And of course, we've got the exclusive Urban Outfitters version of Megan the Stallion's Good News. And of course, there goes the stallion herself. These are beautiful. I love the colors. So, bam. So pretty. This actually smells like weed. I think I rolled a blunt on this. Yes. Yes. That's how I be feeling all the time. I want classic vinyl. I just got a copy of Herbie Hancock's um Headhunters. First pressing, sounds so good. And I got it for free actually. Someone gave it to me. So I am just like, I want to find more classic vinyl, but the problem with that is a lot of times the record labels, if they think it's not going to sell, they actually stop pressing the vinyls. So it's a struggle finding classic vinyl unless you're willing to go like extreme crate diving to find the classic stuff that you want. She always looks good, does you can actually get a decent record player from Urban Outfitters for like $80. A more expensive one, like the Audio Technica ones, will probably cost you upwards of like $200, $300. Um, I'm going to invest in Audio Technica eventually. I just Victrola right now. See, the thing about CDs, this is and this is from an audiophile's perspective, is the way that they produce CDs is they compress the sounds of the music, which means that you get lower fidelity with CDs is because CDs are MP3 quality. Basically, is they take the MP3 and they condense it and then they put it on the CD. It doesn't have as much fidelity as listening to it on vinyl or even cassette tapes back. So what happens is after they master and mix all of really good things or whatever for an album, do is press and they put on a CD, and what happens is it becomes a digital file that is not as fleshed out as it is when they put it on vinyl. So you're getting subpar audio. And that's why CDs slowly kind of phased out. And I mean, some people still produce the CDs. It's just not a much sought after thing because audiophiles can't do anything with it. Yeah, I'm gonna try some flea markets. I don't know if they have that many flea markets in New York City though. That's the thing. That is the only thing. Um, just when you're looking at record players, always look at who made it. Audio Technica, Victrola, um, there's one that Urban Outfitters does um sells that are like exclusive to them, but the branding is an old brand that a lot of people don't know is actually really good. Um I like the Audio Technicas, but they're really expensive. But you've got Crosley, Victrola, Audio Technicas. Just pay attention to who makes it, and you can't really go wrong with Victrola. That's one of the first ones. Crosley's really good. Audio Technica is like the ultimate. They became popular when people were DJing and stuff like that back in the 80s. And honestly, I see a lot of people still using them. I met Babito, who used to be like this huge DJ back in the 80s, and he still uses his old Audio Technica to DJ parties because he's a vinyl head, and all he does is DJ with vinyl. Yeah, I don't do digital vinyl. Like I always check to see whether or not um they a put it on the vinyl from the masters, or if they digitally reproduced it onto the vinyl, because the digital reproduction onto the vinyl is trash. Digital vinyl does not sound good at all. What killed CDs is streaming, because the ability to immediately be able to have things right there for you to listen to as soon as it comes out kind of beats out standing in a line to buy the CD or waiting for the CD to be sent to you. Vinyl is amazing. Like if you have actually experienced vinyl, like my girlfriend, she didn't know what the reason was I had vinyl and CDs. I had CDs because I was putting music physically onto my phone because I didn't trust Spotify or Tidal or anything like that. And I also had vinyl copies of what I had on CD. Reason for that was because the vinyl sounds 10 times better. Like, no contest. Hands down, vinyl all day. I used to do album reviews. I had another channel way back when I was in college, and I was doing album reviews and things like that. I ended up erasing all of those videos and everything. This is a brand new channel here that I started about last year, and I might put some vinyl uh reviews in here, or and someone was saying that they were having trouble with learning music theory. I was thinking about doing some music theory classes on YouTube for people who are interested in actually learning music theory. I was thinking about that too. It's really players. Kmart that came use my discount. It was like 20 to price. What I do is I something like a modulator. I can get my bass and it can be best. Yeah, I like that. I also Keanu Somni. I got the album vinyl. The album was have a title too, but at like 5 month free trial, so I'm up that month moving. Yeah, I ride with Spotify on certain things. I got some stuff that's on CDs too, but can nothing replace the sound, the crisp sound of vinyl. That sound of the needle touching the vinyl and just making that sound before it starts the song. It's just amazing. But yeah, I guess we're gonna go now because people are starting to blink out here. I hope y'all had a good time. Y'all are very welcome because all of y'all have thanked me for hosting. So you're welcome again. And we can reconvene next week. Y'all have a good night. I hope y'all, got some reading in, got something productive done. It's been amazing. Good night. You're welcome. We always have fun. Like, I think the smaller group always has a lot more fun. You're welcome. I'm glad too. I hope y'all all just follow me on Instagram. There's always stuff up there. I'm about to go and post my current read up there. So, nighty night. Y'all have a good night, all right? Be easy, be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.